Welcome to another edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf, produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky and its family of golf organizations. It's always a privilege to come to the French Lick Resort, and particularly here at the Pete Dye course when we're here for a special reason. We're just days away from the 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid. If that's not enough to say at the beginning, I'd like to introduce our good friend Dave Harner and the Director of Golf Operations. And Dave, this was a dream years and years ago. We were here when it was announced. Now it's almost here.
We've come a long way, Don.
Yes, we have.
We've come a long way. It's great to finally make it to championship time. And, you know, the excitement around this event is just something you like to marvel at. You know, our communities have worked together really hard to provide not only a great tournament. Russ has worked really hard, Russ Apple, to provide a great championship venue. But I think the communities have come together like never before to put together a really special fan experience here as well downtown and throughout the community.
One of the things I remember when we first came up here, you said, Don, this is going to be a place we have events. Big Ten tie. I've been to championships, of course, the Legends now, presented by Old National. Now this. It's all happened pretty fast.
You know, I think last year we had 4 championship events here. We had the men's and women's Big Ten, we had the Legends, and we had the United States Golf Association Men's State Team Championship. So, you know, this is a year, again, we're going to be busy. But first and foremost, the senior, I think, puts us on the map.
When you talk about that, just give our viewers just an example of as far as the exposure, obviously for the Senior PGA Championship, KitchenAid, but also for this golf course and this resort. It is something like never happened before.
Yeah, we're going to have a potential viewership of 210 million homes throughout the world. Yeah. They estimate that 160 million people will actually watch the broadcast. We're already close to 25,000 tickets out there, and still 2 weeks to go. So it's going to be great fun, and you know, there's no better place to watch golf. This is a special place. You can move about 3 times and bring your binoculars and see about all the whole course.
And that's a real advantage. I mean, that doesn't happen many places, and you got everywhere you look at the top here. It's just gorgeous.
Yeah, it's great to be able to be above all the play. That's actually what you are. You can pick about 3 points out here and be above the play, and you can see 4 or 5 whole sequences. And then the range, of course, is really fun because of the elevation change down there, and you watch the players, and the ball shows up really well as they hit. So it'll be special.
Going to have a special show today with Dave and some special guests as we get ready for the 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid. The entire show from here, and we'll have more to come in just a moment. Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf is produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky and its family of golf organizations, and is sponsored by Kroger and its partners, Florida's Natural Orange Juice, Kraft Foods, and Dr. Pepper. Kroger IKG is also sponsored by PNC Bank and the 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid, May 19 to 24 at the French Lick Resort Pete Dye course.
The picturesque French Lick Resort plays host to one of golf's most prestigious events, the 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid, May 19th through the 24th. Last season, Colin Montgomery claimed his first major championship. Who will be next to rise above the rest? Witness legends of the game competing for golf's major prize. Go to srpga.com to purchase your tickets. The 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid. Walk with history.
Only Florida's Natural is 100% grown and squeezed right here in Florida by the same folks that own the company.
Taxi!
Where to?
West 76th Street.
We bring that straight from the grove taste from us, the orange juice growers, to you, the orange juice lovers. And you can taste it in every glass. Florida's Natural. Great taste, naturally.
America's best historic resort. It's right here in your own backyard, says Historic Hotels of America, French Lick Resort. Experience our 2 grand hotels and so much more. Our golf is legendary too. Play the Pete Dye course that will host the Legends of the LPGA Championship in August and the Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid in 2015. Your walk with history starts at FrenchLick.com.
Looks awesome.
We heat the room to 110 degrees.
Huh?
She's fine.
Oh, you're right!
What'd you get?
No clue, but it's jacked with protein.
Wow.
In a world filled with fads, it's nice to get back to basics.
Seriously, dude? Meat, cheese, and nuts.
Seriously.
New P3 Portable Protein Pack. It's 13 grams of serious protein without taking itself too seriously. It's the original protein. It's Oscar Mayer.
This segment of Kroger IKG is brought to you in high definition by Kraft Foods. Glad to have you back on this edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf, produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky. Welcome back to the Pete Dye course at French Lick Resort and Spa as we're highlighting the 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid with Russ Apple, the golf course superintendent here. And Russ, first of all, thanks for being on the show. I know to grab you away from working at all is pretty tough, but I really want people to understand how much work really goes on, not only by you, but the superintendents, all the other people involved, and in conjunction with the PGA of America. Really, a lot of people have to come together, don't they?
There's a lot of moving parts to make this all happen, and a lot of this took place years ago.
Right.
You know, this is going to be the culmination of a lot of hard work for a lot of people, on my crew included, but that goes across the board just to get an event this size to this area.
I know when I had a chance to be embedded with Roger Meyer and his crew at the PGA Championship, I found out that they were working with Kerry Haig day by day, everything going into it. It really is a lot of pieces of the puzzle, as you said,
Yep.
but it's all going for the same goal. Why don't you explain how that works?
Well, the interesting thing about this is we've worked with Kerry in the past, even during the PNC that we had a few years ago, so we have a good relationship there.
He's good too.
Yeah, he's very particular, but for the right reasons, and it's great to work with a person that's on that level. You know, he motivates you to be the best that you can, even better than you think you can be. So.
No doubt about that. And we might add too, had a chance to talk to Colin Montgomery when he was waiting to get up on the podium, and he says, "I love Pete Dye courses. I've played them all over the world." He said, "Here, there are no easy holes."
They're all a challenge, and they're all, you know, there's no one signature hole because they all have their own unique signature. But yeah, we're pretty proud of the place. And
just like the players are getting ready for championship week, you and your crew are as well. And it's really, and I know you've had other events, but it's really a special time, I know, for you and your crew for a major like this.
It is. You know, we're focused on inside the ropes, but we want to make it good for all the spectators that come. So we're mowing down grass that we wouldn't normally, and we're prepping areas for crowd control that we normally haven't had to do. So those are a few things that we're having to add on. That's kind of fun to do.
Well, you've done a great job. You've dressed up nice for the interview. I know how you got. I look just like them. Believe me, last year at Valhalla, all of us had mud on us and everything else. But really, I really have a better appreciation for the hard work the superintendents do and how you all come together. And congratulations, and have a great championship.
Thank you. Look forward to it.
It's time for Talking Golf this week on Kroger IKG. It's time for Talking Golf this week on Kroger IKG with our good friend Steve McMillan, Executive Director of Golf House Kentucky. Now, people are out playing, having fun, but yet this time of year there's a lot of items that come from the trees, on the course, whatever it may be. Talk about loose impediments.
Well, Don, that's a really, really good one because, you know, just like springtime and also the winter time, and therefore you get a lot of stuff on the golf course, natural objects, and that's what a loose impediment is. It's a natural object. Great example of that would be a leaf, some mulch, some twigs, anything like that. And, you know, the rules of golf are friendly to us. What it basically says is that if we have a loose impediment and it interferes with our lie, that we're going to be able to remove those loose impediments. Now, the one key thing to this, Don, is if your ball moves when you move a loose impediment, you are going to be subject to a penalty. So what you do, if you are moving that twig or that leaf or something like that, the ball moves, you got to replace the ball, and it's going to be a one-stroke penalty. So be careful. The rules let you remove it. Just don't move that golf ball when you do it.
Okay, that's Talking Golf this week on Kroger IKG.
Need to be salty and sweet?
Harness the power of my new salted caramel peanuts.
Guys, I've been working on this all night.
Are the sound effects necessary?
Are you necessary? Randy? Todd, what do you think? I like your hair.
Just turn them down a bit. They're deafening.
How about we turn you down? What do you think, Todd?
Make them louder.
Salty and sweet. A new way to harness the power of the peanut.
I really want a cupcake.
But not the calories.
Little sweet sliding down the banister.
Someone crying because they can't have a cupcake?
I didn't cry.
On the inside, you did. Little Sweet can hear that.
He can.
Don't worry. Little Sweet brought you some sweet zero-calorie treats called Diet Dr. Peppers.
Oh, yeah.
That is sweet.
Little Sweet defying gravity.
Is that Little Sweet?
Diet Dr. Pepper.
It's the sweet one.
Taxi!
Where to?
West 76th Street.
From us, the orange juice growers, to you, the orange juice lovers. Enjoy Florida's natural. Great taste, naturally.
Can you hear it? Fueling the American spirit. No matter when, no matter where, Marathon will take you there.
I'm PGA professional Colby Wallace, and I'm here to help you lower your scores. While I believe that most golfers need personal instruction to become their best, there are several examples of great players that never took a lesson in their life. In fact, if you were to poll the best players in the world, you would find that they all have a common theme to their practice: structure and consistency. I believe that with the proper practice schedule, golfers, whether they are taking lessons or not, can improve exponentially faster than if they simply go to the driving range and hit balls. This is why I designed Perfect Practice. My Perfect Practice schedule prioritizes the parts of your golf game that will lead to the greatest improvement in score in the least amount of time. It has worked for my students, and it has worked for me. I guarantee that it will work for you. So stop your meaningless practice today, and for only $39.99, start practicing with a purpose. To sign up, email me today at playerdevelopment@persimmonridge.com, and be sure to check me out online.
This segment of Kroger IKG is brought to you in high definition by Kroger. Great food, low prices. Glad to have you back here at French Lick Resort, and we're here at the beautiful Pete Dye course, the site of the 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid. Brian Carnes is with us, the championship director. Brian, we talked about all the pregame things coming up, so to speak, for this event, and now we are just a few days away. Things are really starting to come together now.
Yeah, absolutely. It really helps when the weather comes out, and it's been beautiful the last several weeks, and Russ Apple's got the course in fantastic shape, so it is great. You go through all the planning and look at site plans for the last year and a half, and to see it all come to life in about 6 weeks, it's really exciting for us.
We've had each week an opportunity to get a lot of tidbits about tournament tickets, KitchenAid itself. Let's kind of recap. We're so close to the tournament. It's going to be very fan-friendly. If people want to come, let's give them some of the options that are available and what they need to do.
Right. We try to make it as easy as possible. People can just go to srpga.com. All the information they need on tickets and getting up here and transportation, that's all there. So any questions they might have about the event, they can find them all there. Tickets are still available as low as $15 a day. That's for our practice rounds on Wednesdays. We're really excited about having military and their immediate families receive free admission, as well as juniors under the age of 17.
You know, one of the things I want people to realize, of course, we highlight the PGA professionals all the time, and they are a part of the world's largest sports organization, the PGA of America. And this is a chance where really everybody comes together, from the professional organization to the people on site. It really is kind of unique in that way, isn't it?
It is, and this is just obviously an outward-facing part of the PGA of America, but you're right, we're really powered by the 28,000 working professionals all over the country, and we'd like for people to hopefully take that away from this, that they can go out, pick up a golf club, go find their local professional and learn the game, because it really is a fantastic sport.
How's your experience been? I know you may have to pay taxes here. You've been here a while.
Yeah, I have been here a while. It's been great. It's a neat part about my job, getting to move around and settle into these communities for a year and a half or 2 years, and you know, it's a small, tight-knit community, but it's a fantastic resort, and I've enjoyed working with the people here, Dave Harner and Devin Trueblood.
Well, thanks so much you've done to help us with the show. We'll look forward for an exciting week, and I know you'll be busy, but it's going to be a great week.
Yeah, thanks again.
It's time for our tip this week on Kroger IKG.
Hello, my name's Devin Trueblood, head golf professional at the Pete Dye course at French Lick. And today, I'm going to give you a tip on how to hit a bunker shot. So when I'm approached when I'm giving a lesson on the easiest way to hit a bunker shot, most amateurs, what they do is they try to lift the ball out or pick it clean. What you want to do is be sure you aim for a little spot about an inch behind and accelerate through. You don't want to stick the club in the ground and then hope that it gets out. You want to really accelerate through the ball, and it's going to look something like this. Hopefully this tip helps. If you need further assistance with your sand game, seek out your local PGA professional.
No two people have the same financial goals. PNC Investments works with you to understand yours and helps plan for your retirement. Talk to a PNC Investments financial advisor today.
Make the drive to Eagle Trace, Morehead State University's official golf course. Nestled in the lush green splendor of northeastern Kentucky, Eagle Trace is a gently rolling, beautifully wooded public 18-hole golf course designed to challenge the skills of the most seasoned players, yet enjoyable and playable to all golfers. Still the same great golf course, still the same great challenge, still the same great layout, but now with Zoysia fairways. Book your next tee time, outing, or fundraiser at Eagle Trace Golf Course, located just outside of Morehead off I-64 at exit 133.
Only Florida's Natural is 100% grown and squeezed right here in Florida by the same folks that own the company.
Taxi!
Where to?
West 76th Street.
We bring that straight from the grove taste from us, the orange juice growers, to you, the orange juice lovers. And you can taste it in every glass. Florida's Natural. Great taste.
Need to be salty and sweet? Harness the power of my new salted caramel peanuts.
Guys, I've been working on this all night.
Are the sound effects necessary?
Are you necessary? Randy? Todd, what do you think? I like your hair.
Just turn them down a bit. They're deafening.
How about we turn you down? What do you think, Todd?
Make them louder.
Salty and sweet. A new way to harness the power of the peanut.
The picturesque French Lick Resort plays host to one of golf's most prestigious events, the 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid, May 19th through the 24th. Last season, Colin Montgomery claimed his first major championship. Who will be next to rise above the rest? Witness legends of the game competing for golf's major prize. Go to srpga.com to purchase your tickets. The 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid. Walk with history.
This segment of Kroger IKG is brought to you in high definition by Dr. Pepper. We're highlighting the 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid on this edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf. Don Russell back here just outside the Pete Dye course with Devin Trueblood, the host PGA professional here for the Senior Championship presented by KitchenAid. First of all, Devin, it's great to see you. I'll have to stretch a little bit to get to you, but what an honor to have it here. And you as the host professional, there's a lot of things that go on. People may not realize that.
First off, Don, it's great to see you as
Thank
well.
you.
It's always good to have you here.
Thank you.
But yeah, all the behind-the-scenes stuff that the normal spectators don't get to see. That's what makes it fun for myself and other PGA professionals that have had the honor to, host a championship.
When you talk about an event like this, we talk with Russ, there's so many moving parts, but yet you have the PGA of America. But in particular, as the PGA professional and your staff, you're still servicing people. What are some of the things that you've been working on? I noticed the merchandise area kind of includes some of the things that you are responsible for.
Well, as far as my staff, they're going to be in the locker room. That was our chance
right.
to really shine, and they leave that up to the host course to kind of showcase what their hospitality that they can provide, and that's one thing that I wanted to really get my staff geared up for, and that's what we're going to do. So we ordered a bunch of stuff, and we're going to give it a big whirl.
That's the best. And one of the things I want people to know is these are the PGA professionals, the men and the women that grow the game of golf, teach the game, administer the game in so many ways. But sometimes when you have an event like this, even for you that's done so much, it's got probably a special place in your heart, I bet.
It definitely does. To be able to be the host professional for an event like this is definitely special. I mean, we've had championships in the past,
Right.
but those were kind of stepping stones for us to get to where we are right now. And I know there was a lot of sort of naysayers when this course was first built, and you know, we came out and said we wanted to host championships, and they think French Lick, it's not big enough to host a championship. Well, we're about to, you know, prove some people wrong, we feel
I
like.
think so, no doubt about it. Great having Devin along. His dad's involved as a longtime employee at the resort and does a great job. We always enjoy coming here. Devin Trueblood, the head PGA professional, and he's here for the 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid.
Morehead State University and Eagle Trace Golf Course are proud to provide closed captioning for the hearing impaired for IKG.
Only Florida's Natural is 100% grown and squeezed right here in Florida by the same folks that own the company.
Taxi!
Where to?
West 76th Street.
We bring that straight from the grove taste from us, the orange juice growers, to you, the orange juice lovers. And you can taste it in every glass. Florida's Natural. Great taste, naturally.
The picturesque French Lick Resort plays host to one of golf's most prestigious events. The 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid, May 19th through the 24th. Last season, Colin Montgomery claimed his first major championship. Who will be next to rise above the rest? Witness legends of the game competing for golf's major prize. Go to srpga.com to purchase your tickets. The 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid. Walk with history.
Taxi!
Where to?
West 76th Street.
From us, the orange juice growers, to you, the orange juice lovers. Enjoy Florida's Natural. Great taste, naturally.
Can you hear it? Fueling the American spirit. No matter when, no matter where, Marathon will take you there.
Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf is produced in partnership with Golf House Kentucky and its family of golf organizations, and is sponsored by Kroger and its partners, Florida's Natural Orange Juice, Kraft Foods, and Dr. Pepper. Kroger IKG is also sponsored by PNC Bank and the 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid, May 19 to 24 at the French Lick Resort Pete Dye Course. Well, it's almost tournament time here in French Lick, Indiana at the beautiful Pete Dye Course. We've been highlighting the 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid. Back with our good friend and co-host today, Dave Harner, the Director of Golf Operations. And Dave, we talked about, you know, one of the unique things about this tournament, the PGA Championship was at Valhalla last year. We're here this year. Kentucky and Indiana, or Kentuckiana, has become kind of the hub for golf here the last few years.
You know, you got Valhalla there. They've hosted this event. I think in 2011, is that correct?
That's correct.
They've had the PGA, they've had the Ryder Cup, you have us, we've had some championships, then you've got Crooked Stick not that far away, plus Victoria National over in Newburgh. So there's some great championship golf right here in this region, and I think we're going to soon become known, for these championship venues.
Well, I can testify to the fact, because a couple of winters ago I felt like this was my second home, kind of was. But if you come to this French Lick Resort, the spa, the golf, there's so many things you can do. I got to tell you, the service is impeccable, and there is a lot more here. And I've encouraged people, even if you don't like golf, there's a lot here to see.
Yeah, we're pretty proud of what the Cook Group and the economic development that's occurred as a result of their efforts with the casino. And I think if you haven't been to French Lick in a few years and you drive in, you say, oh wow, what did all this? And that's the answer, the Cook Group and their dedication to the redevelopment of the area and creating jobs.
And they've certainly done that. And once again, we want to remind everybody, it's fan-friendly. It's going to be a great event. Ticket information we've talked about, but let's hit it one more time because there's a lot of options for people to participate.
Right. Tickets are on sale, www.srpga.com. Also, all veterans, all military active and inactive, are free admission for them and their families. So that's something that's new that we're really proud to offer here.
And I know people are always concerned about parking and getting around. That's not a problem here.
Follow the signs. Just follow the signs.
And shuttles everywhere you want to go. Thanks for joining us this week on a very special edition of Kroger Inside Kentucky Golf. Special thanks to our guests. They all do a great job up here. Hope to see you here for the 2015 Senior PGA Championship presented by KitchenAid. I'm Don Russell. We'll see you next week. Promotional consideration on IKG provided by All Good Computers. Call Bill Ennis at 502-810-9047 for sales, service, and repairs.